This guy is unbelievable. I want you to know that. I feel like I'm working, with a professional Vietnamese videographer who's worked on shows like, Star Wars. Star Wars was actually written, produced, and filmed in Vietnam. It was. I'm kidding. You stop. Oh, this is an easy audience, man. Let me tell you. Okay. So now we have these 4 measurements, and I don't want any scales around. This is what the book's going to do. The book's going to say, okay, you don't have to worry if something is significant or not significant because we're going to use scientific notation. This is scientific notation. Scientific notation, there's 3 things you have to remember with scientific notation. You ready? You can write these down or not write these down. You don't have to take notes because you can look at this later, so you can just sit there and hang out. Okay? Look at him right now. Everybody look at him right now. You look at him right now. See what he's doing? I have his absolute undivided attention. He's just sitting there hanging out. I mean, he could be on a bus to Tampa, Florida, but he's okay. He's with me. Okay? So you can just hang out. Okay, so you ready? So, number 1, only use significant figures in scientific notation. Number 2, there's only one significant figure to the left of the decimal. Number 3, you correct the magnitude of the scientific notation conversion using base 10. Yes? This is the factor version of the number. And then you create the base 10 version of the number. So this is going to be 1.55, only significant figures. That's easy, right? Yes? Yeah. Times 10 to the one significant figure to the left of the decimal. You correct for magnitude. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Is that easy? Yeah. Okay, let's do the next one. You ready?
Yeah.
Easy?
Yes.
You don't have to use a bar over that because it's a final digit after the decimal point, so you don't need a bar or anything like that. We'll review that again. This one, is this 0 significant?
No.
No, it's not. It's not significant. It's not. Okay? So it's going to be 1.55 times 10 to the negative 2. You get that?
Yes.
Okay. This one? That's it. Okay? That's scientific notation. That's it. Keep running. Now what they're going to say to you is this. I'm going to erase this, okay? What they're going to say to you is this. Now this is really weird, okay? We're going to look at, we have time, give me like a minute after the bell, okay? Is that cool? Okay, I'll give you a minute like some other time. I'll let you go a minute early, okay? Just give me a minute. Okay. Okay. First rule, we have 2 rules. You don't have to take this down, you can look at the video. First rule, multiplication and division. Okay? When you multiply or divide measurements, either in scientific notation or not, your answer must have the same number of significant figures as the measurement with the fewest number of significant figures. When multiplying or dividing measurements, your answer must have the same number of significant figures as the measurement with the fewest number of significant figures. I have 2 significant figures here, I have 1 here. How many are in my answer?
4 and 0.
No. 4 is the answer. When multiplying or dividing measurements, my answer must have the same number of significant figures, 1, as the measurement with the fewer number. 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. Make sense? Weird, huh? Weird, huh? One significant figure. 1 here, 4 here. No, just 2. 4 here, 2 here, I have to have 2 here. 3 there, 4 here, I have to put 3. I know, weird, huh?
Yeah.
So bizarre. Same thing. Yeah. It's just a rule, guys. There's not a lot of thinking, right? You gotta be able to like count to 5, probably at the most. Yes, and then do matching, like which one is 5, which one is 1. No, it's not 2. 2 times 4 is 8. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, don't go into banking, you'll do jail time for white collar crime, guys, okay? Got it? Easy? That's it. I mean, isn't that easy? One more rule, okay? One more rule and we're done, almost. When adding or subtracting, your answer must have the same number of decimal places as the measurement with the fewest number. Get it? Okay. What's my answer?
6.09.
It's going to be 2, 9, 0,
0.6.
right?
Yes.
Right? Now, what's my answer? What's my answer? That's the 1, so it has to be rounded to 10th place. What's the answer?
6.1.
If you put 6.092, you're wrong. Exactly. It's a little harsh, but okay. Okay? You get it? How about this one? Now remember I say decimal places. That's not like decimal place. That's not a decimal place. A decimal place is every place factor. Yes? That's what a decimal place is. You're thinking decimal place is just after the decimal point. That's not what it means. This is 4, 9, 0, 4. What's the answer? This only has the hundreds. There's nothing here. That's the least number. That's 9.4. I'm almost done. Okay? You ready? Yeah. That's what the book will say for addition and subtraction. Okay? Yes? Let me rephrase it. You ready? When adding and subtracting, your answer must have the same precision as the measurement with the worst precision. When adding and subtracting, your answer must have the same precision as the measurement with the worst precision. Yes? You understand that? Okay. What's the precision here? What's the precision here? What's the precision here?
Ones. Oh, tenths.
Right? Now notice I didn't say lowest precision because that might be confusing, right? Right? So I said worst precision. It's a little clearer, I think. So what's worse, 0.1 or 0.001?
1.
Right, so that's what your answer has to be in. You get it?
Yeah.
Yes? Yes? What about this one? Hundreds, right? So that's what your answer has to be in. Now, what it actually is, it's the lowest precision, right? This is low. This is the low precision. This is the high precision, even though there's a lower number. So that's a little confusing, don't you think? So when I first teach it, I say worst precision. Yes? You get it? Addition and subtraction, your answer must have the same. Now, you can do this with scientific notation. No, you know what? We're going to wait on that. But the point is, let's just leave it here. We reviewed scales, we did significant figures, we did addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of measurements. Good? You should be fine now for most of the chapter. Okay? You all set? Feel better?